In Afghanistan, the leader of the resistance fighting the Taliban says he's willing to enter peace talks. The UN condemns a military coup in Guinea after soldiers appear on television to say they've ousted President Alpha Condé. The UN has condemned a military coup in Guinea after the military appeared on national television to say they'd ousted President Alpha Condé. This follows hours of heavy gunfire near the presidential palace in the capital, Conakry. And football's World Cup qualifier between Brazil and Argentina is dramatically abandoned after a row about COVID quarantine rules. The former South African president, Jacob Zuma, has been released from prison on medical parole. The authorities say due to ill health, he'll serve the remainder of his sentence in the community. Jacob Zuma has served 2 months of a 15-month prison sentence he received after being found guilty of contempt of court for failing to appear for a corruption hearing. New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has revealed that the country's immigration agency have been trying for years to deport an Islamic State supporter who stabbed 7 people in a supermarket in Auckland on Friday. Sri Lankan Ahmed Samsudeen had spent 3 years in prison in New Zealand, awaiting trial for possessing Islamic State group propaganda. Brazil has suspended beef exports to China after the Agriculture Ministry confirmed 2 cases of mad cow disease. The samples were collected from meat plants in different regions of the country. Authorities say they were isolated cases of the disease, which develops spontaneously in cattle. They say there was no health risk to other animals or to human beings. And the group behind Hong Kong's annual vigil remembering those massacred in Tiananmen Square says it won't cooperate with a police investigation into the organisation's activities. Police have accused the Hong Kong Alliance in support of patriotic democratic movements of China of being a foreign agent, an allegation it denies. Now, the first few 100,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine that the UK has agreed to supply to Australia have now arrived in Sydney. The extra 4 million doses are part of Australia's most significant overseas vaccine deal. They will double the monthly supply of the drug. About half of the Australian population is currently in lockdown due to outbreaks in the cities of Sydney, Melbourne and Canberra. Dr. Chris Moy, the Vice President of the Australian Medical Association, says the country needs to up its vaccination levels quickly.